everything you experience is from thought. Everything you experience is from thought. Now, if you can imagine the process of you wanting to eat, the first step is thinking that you want to eat or thinking that you're hungry. And then the second step is, oh, I'm going to walk to the fridge. And then the third step is obviously getting the food, and the fourth, eating, so on and so on. Everything starts with a thought. You can only experience life through thought. And if you can only experience life through thought, how powerful does that make you? Because no one else is thinking those thoughts for you. No one else is creating those thoughts but you. So if you're thinking of everything that you are experiencing, then you are the powerful one. So just remember that everything you experience, you're experiencing from your own thoughts. So if there are things in your life that you're not happy about, then you need to redirect your thoughts. Because we think so many thoughts a day, right? Like so many thoughts. And most of the thoughts that we think are very subconscious. We're not aware because our subconscious mind does the thinking for us, because we have been programmed to think subconsciously, therefore we don't have to do anything, which is quite lazy in a way. But it's because we've been so used to living that lifestyle, living this way. So if we can consciously be aware of our thoughts, consciously put put our attention towards our thoughts, then we can be more aware of what thoughts we're thinking. Because the more we're aware of the thoughts, the more we can change them. And it's always really important to think of the thoughts that come up. Why are you thinking these particular thoughts? They could be limiting thoughts like, I'm not pretty enough. I could never achieve that. I could never do that. That's out of reach. Or, I'm not worthy enough for that high-paying job. I'm not worth more than what I'm earning. Like, they're all limiting thoughts. And these thoughts can be changed. These thoughts have been programmed into your subconscious mind for years. For probably your whole life. So it's about consciously being aware of the thoughts that you experience, because the thoughts are what creating your reality, right? Because you experience things through thoughts. So if you can change what thoughts come to mind, what thoughts you create, what thoughts you think of, what subconscious thoughts you think of, then you're able to change your life, change your reality. You're able to create a new life for yourself. 2 years ago, maybe 3 now, I used to think completely differently. I used to think I was not worthy. I used to think I was ugly. I used to think I was only worth earning this amount, and I thought I had to work a 9-to-5 job like everyone else, work really hard, get treated like crap and settle for a shit boyfriend. All of these things. I didn't feel worthy for a boyfriend that's would treat me like gold. This was my mindset 3 years ago. 2.5, 3 years ago. That has completely changed since, because I became very consciously aware. I became very consciously aware of my thoughts. That is step number 1, becoming so consciously aware of your thoughts. Step number 2 is releasing, letting go of these limiting thoughts. And these thoughts filter into beliefs and create our identity, all this stuff, personality. So it's important to release the thoughts that aren't serving us. They're not us. They're not who we are. They're just our thoughts. If you want to earn more money, you've got to stop thinking that you are not worth that much money. You got to stop thinking that money is hard to earn. You've got to stop thinking money is limited. Because money is limitless. There's so much money in this world. Money is energy. It's a form of energy. Money is naturally attracting to us, but we repel, right? We either attract or we repel, and our thoughts repel. Our thoughts repel us from being able to make more money. So we need to clear that gunk away so that we can attract more money, attract a relationship, attract the dream clients. It's all starting from our thoughts. All starting from our thought, because our thought creates our experience. And you can experience absolutely anything you want. There is nothing that is off limits. There is nothing that's not crazy, too crazy. We think it's crazy because that's what we think. That's our thought. That's our beliefs. And if you think that, then that's your experience. That's how you're going to see it. So always, always, always be very consciously aware of your thoughts. And this takes practice. The more you can do it, the more you can become consciously aware of your thoughts. That's literally step one. And if you're like starting out with maybe your self-development journey, or maybe like 2022 is my year, maybe you've been doing it for a while and you're like, I just can't seem to get it right. Are you consciously aware of your thoughts? Because if you're not, then your subconscious thoughts are running the show, and your subconscious thoughts are not going to be, oh, I'm beautiful, blah, 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 until you can consciously, change your thought patterns. So now, naturally, my subconscious thoughts 3 years ago would always bring up things like I'm not worthy, blah, 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 or I'm ugly, I'm not pretty. I had a lot of beliefs around me I just never felt pretty. I never felt good in my skin type thing. And so once doing the work, I really changed. I changed those thoughts. I hated them coming up. So what did I do? I became very aware of the thoughts that were reoccurring around this particular thing, right? And then I released them. I changed them, because I was like, I'm sick of my inner voice. I'm sick of thinking that I'm ugly. I'm sick of feeling like I'm a piece of crap, right? And because deep down, I knew it wasn't true. These were just thoughts that came up. And so I changed them. And this took a lot of consistency. This took a lot of work around, well, why are these thoughts coming up? Because everything that we think and that we believe is always stemmed from our upbringing. So I did the work and I changed it, and now subconsciously my thoughts are that I'm pretty, all these things. I'm pretty, I have nice hair, all these things, right? I subconsciously love myself, right? And that's where you want to get to. You want to subconsciously think that. And I know we have so many freaking thoughts a day that we can't control all of them. But the main number one thing is becoming very consciously aware of the thoughts that are coming up. And then 2 is releasing the thoughts that just do not serve you. And knowing that they are not you. They are not your truth. They are not who you are. They're just thoughts. So I hope this video has helped. Remembering that your thought is creating your experience. And if your thoughts create your experience, how can you change your thoughts? What thoughts do you need to change so that you can experience something that you love? You can experience a life full of love, joy, freedom, abundance, peace. bliss, because they're all available to you. You just need to feel worthy of it. And by feeling worthy, you're able to think that that's possible for you. So I hope this video has helped. I have one-on-one coaching available if this is something you're struggling with, and I also have my confidence, my self-confidence, self-worth course, where it's hours of content of where I talk about, I dive deep into self-worth, and I think that's the main thing. I think that's the most important foundation for everything that we feel and experience, is because we deeply do not feel worthy. We seek things because we don't feel worthy of them. We seek relationships because we don't feel worthy of relationship. We seek money because we don't feel worthy of money. See where I'm going? It's all a trend. It all links up. Everything in our life that we seek, it's because we do not feel worthy of it. And this is what I talk about in the Self-Confidence Mastermind course, which is available. Yay! Finally! It's been a bit of a process to get it available, but it is now available to you. So thank you so much for staying till the end. I love you guys. Remember that you can experience anything that you want because you are the creator. So I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.